Okay, now that you've loosened up a bit from lesson 1 and your body is more flexible, let's go on to lesson 2. For this one, you sit back in your chair. We're going to work on voice and speech. Those are two different things, actually. Voice has to do with the amount of volume in your voice, and speech has to do with the clarity of your pronunciation. Both of these things get compromised by Parkinson's. The longer you have Parkinson's, the more likely it's going to be that your voice and speech will be less than complete. People will have trouble understanding you. Your voice might get small like that. It'd be kind of a whisper. People will be saying, "What? What?" asking you what you had to say. These exercises are meant to wake up all of your speech centers and really get things working well. And we start with my favorite exercise, which is actually very lazy, and that is a yawn. Yeah, just sort of pretend to yawn a few times. You just let your jaw drop a little bit, take a nice breath. Oh, or, remember Groner's Yoga? You kind of go into the Groner's Yoga again. Oh, like that. And you pretend to yawn until you get a real yawn. Sometimes it'll take 3 or 4 times, but finally you'll get a real yawn. You'll go, That's very healthy for your voice, for your throat. It's healthy for your swallowing, and it's healthy for speech. It makes a lot more voice volume by having this big open-throated that you do when you yawn. Can you feel that? Make that big See, this is sort of like your throat. Your throat is sort of opening up like like a sword swallower, like you could put a sword down there and it wouldn't even touch the sides. That's what you want, that open, wide throat feeling. And it comes from yawning over and over. You'll get better at that as you go along. Now with that yawn, you hear this sound that almost everybody makes. It's a kind of a that's what actors call an open-throated ah. And you all remember actors saying, how, now, brown, cow. Yeah, say it with me. How, now, brown, cow. Good. It's a nice open-throated ah. That's what they're trying for, an open throat. An open throat lets more breath come in, lets more breath come out. It makes a bigger sound. All right. Now once you have that ah, we can go on to the next exercise, which is singing on ah. The ah, you just sustain it. You make a nice long sung tone. Ah. Good. Now you do. Okay. Now a little louder. Let's kind of get into it. Ham it up a little bit. Oh, good. Good, good. Keep it going. Oh, that's good. Now you take that open-throated oh and you sing. You sing any song you like. You could sing, how about oh, ho, 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 ho. Come on with me. Ho, 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 ho. ha, 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 ha. Good. Now, if you run out of breath a few times, that's what we want to happen. It means you have to press harder to get to the end of the line. That's what increases your breath, is singing on ah. Let's take another song. Let's do a hymn this time. Let's do Amazing Grace, huh? But on ah. You don't have to know the words, just on ah. Here we go. Open throat. Ah, 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 ah. Doesn't matter how beautiful you are, just keep it going. Ah, 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 ah. With me. Ah, 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 ah. Good. All right, so you've got the breath starting to pump by singing on ah. You should sing in the car. You should sing in the shower. You should sing a little bit every day. Find some songs that you like, you know, those old show tunes from Broadway or great movie musicals. Those are fun, yeah. You can also do upbeat songs like, here's one I like, is ha 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 ha. See how your tummy moves? Ha 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 ha. That's called a tack, where you make your voice make that little sharp thing. Let's all do that together. Here you go. Ha 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 ha. Good. Now I want to whisper. Ha 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 ha. Good. Loud now. Ha 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 ha. Good for you. Good for you. All right. Good. You should have fun with this stuff. You know, it's voice work, but it's fun. The more fun you have, the better it works. Okay. Let's go on to the next thing that happens with communication. With Parkinson's, you get a thing often that happens. It's called the Parkinson's mask. Not everybody has it, but some people do, and in long-range Parkinson's, you'll see this. If you go to a Parkinson's meeting, you'll see a lot of people with faces that look something like this. Now, it looks like it's kind of blank, and like nobody's in there, and like the person may even look a little hostile, like they don't like you. This is a kind of a danger for people with Parkinson's, because people that don't know you will think that there's nobody in there, or that you don't like being here, or that you don't hear them, so they'll start talking a little louder to you. Maybe you've had that experience. So this is what this exercise is about, the clown faces. And you start by imagining you're going to try out for the circus, and you're going to try out to be a clown. Now, not all clowns are the same. They're not all happy. You also have the sad clown. Huh? Like when I was a boy, I saw Emmett Kelly, and his face was sort of like this. Big sad face, pull down face, eyes like he was about to cry. He painted it on. And it looked like he was about to cry. Just hold that now. Make a little crying sound. Feel how your face gets pulled by the tears. Oh, me. Oh, poor me. That's good. Now, that pulling of those muscles is what's good for you. Now, let's try that happy clown, the opposite of the sad clown. Let's just try a big, happy, smiley face. That's it. Really kind of a crazy smile. Eyes real bright, real wide. This is an old clown gesture. It means, I'm all right. Yeah, everything's wonderful. Yes. Big face, that's it. Hold it, until it almost feels like it hurts. Yeah, Okay, then let it go. And relax those muscles. Good. Let's go on. Next, we'll do the angry clown. Lots of clowns are this kind of fierce scowl where the eyebrows pull together and the face wrinkles up and the fists and the teeth show and they kind of growl. Oh boy, when I get a hold of that guy, he's gonna rue the day. Yeah. Nice angry face, yeah. Hold it. Feel the muscles all pulled, eyebrows pulled together, good. And then let it go. Oh, almost hurts. Good. Oh, all right. And then the fourth of the 4 clown faces, the last one, here we go. A lot of clowns play the scared clown. Very timid, very frightened. Yeah. Like they're getting ready to scream at any moment. They're waiting for something to jump out at them. The face, eyebrows are way up. And then open your mouth like you're getting ready to scream. Really wide. Don't scream. Don't wake up the neighbors. Here you go. Like a poster for a scary movie. Yeah. Good. And then relax the face. Okay. That's a way to kind of exercise the muscles of the face and get you ready for a kind of thing you have to do as a Parkinsonian. You have to tell your face to smile. I read a poem once written by a Parkinsonian which she said that was the case. She had to tell herself to smile at her grandchildren. Kind of sad, but that's the case. You have to do what we call in theater, you have to mug. You have to exaggerate your listening to other people. You exaggerate your interest or your worry or whatever. You make these big expressions with your face that help you with your communication. All right, the next thing you go for is articulation. This part of the exercise, the focus is on the articulators. Those are the lips, teeth, your tongue, and your jaw. This has to open nice and wide. So say those 4 words with me and pronounce them very, very carefully and loudly. Lips. Good. Teeth. Feel how your tongue comes between your teeth. Teeth. Tongue. Feel how your tongue moves up in the back of the mouth. Tongue. And jaw. Feel how your jaw opens. Jaw. These are the parts of the face that have to move a lot in order to articulate. So here's a few exercises for loosening up your loose lips, teeth, tongue, and jaw. Let's try the first one. Kind of flubber your lips like this. Do it with me. Like a motorboat. Good. Make fish lips. Wah, 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 wah. Good. Put your lower lip over your upper lip. Ma, ma. Upper lip over your lower lip. Ma, ma. Lips both to one side. Wah, wah. Over the other side. Wah, wah. Good. Now, teeth. Th, th. Da, th, th. Feel how your tongue comes between your teeth? Your tongue touches your teeth or right behind your teeth for lots of speech. So think of how your teeth are involved. You see how your teeth and your lip come together? Involved. Forward. Your lip comes against your upper teeth. Forward. First. Forget it. Forget me not. Good. All right. So you go from there back into this trilling of the tongue. Huh? Get the tongue loosened up. Brrr, brrr. If you can't do that, you just like a spitball, or like you're teasing your sister. Okay. Nice big yawn again. All through the voice exercises, you want to continually stay kind of loose and playful. You don't want to make it too serious. Okay, now jaw. Let your jaw open really wide. You've already done that when you yawned. See if you can get 3 fingers side by side into your open jaw like this. Can you do it again? Right. You have to sort of soften up this muscle sometimes to get that jaw to open. Kind of bang on it a little bit, that helps. So, lips, teeth, tongue, and jaw. So now let's put this together. Full breathing, huh? Breathing like when you're singing, open throat, and over-articulation. Over-articulation, moving lips, teeth, tongue, jaw. Okay. Now let's do a little practice on over-articulation. And the way I'd like you to practice is first by yourself and then with a partner. By yourself, let's try this poem, huh? The owl and the pussycat went to sea. Now you say it and really over-articulate. The owl and the pussycat went to sea. Good. In a beautiful pea green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a 5-pound note. Now you. They took some honey and plenty of money wrapped up in a 5-pound note. Okay. All right, you could do that for a whole poem, any poem that you got laying around, or a children's book, or just anything that interests you. You could do it on Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, huh? 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Good. Anything like that. You can echo me, or you can just take any speech that you like and over-articulate. Now, for your final exercise in voice and speech, I want you to test yourself by reading to another person something from a children's book or the poem that we've been working on, and you read so loudly, clearly, and directly to the other person that they can echo you back. That's why we call this the echo exercise. After each line, you listen for your echo, and you try to tell whether the other person has heard everything you've said exactly. So you're watching the other person right after you finish speaking. So let's try that with owl and pussycat. Here's how it would go. You be my mirror for this moment. I'll say, the owl and the pussycat went to sea. And then you say, the owl and the pussycat went to sea. Good. And I'm watching you the whole time. Then I say, in a beautiful pea green boat. And you say, in a beautiful pea green boat. They took some honey and plenty of money. And then you say, they took some honey and lots of money. And I say, they took some honey and plenty of money. Oh, and then you say, they took some honey and plenty of money. And then I say, wrapped up in a 5-pound note. And you say, wrapped up in a 5-pound bill. And I say, wrapped up in a 5-pound note. And you say, wrapped up in a 5-pound note. Good. Well, that finishes the echo exercise. Remember that it's your responsibility to get your point across. If you speak loudly, clearly, and directly, and watch the other person as you speak, you'll be able to tell if you've gotten across. That's communication. All right. Now, I recommend that every day when you start doing some exercises at home, you begin with the sitting exercises. You remember the ones with the tennis ball and the stretch and all of those. Then when you've finished your lesson, I'll be teaching you some other lessons as we go on. You'll end each lesson by going back to the chair, sitting down, and do some more voice exercises, starting with a yawn, going on to singing, recite a few poems. That's the good way to frame every day's exercise. Stretches and voice work. Okay.